last German offensive of the Second World War is about to take place here in Men of War Assault Squad 2. It is March 6, 1945, and Operation Spring Awakening is about to commence. German heavy armor is arriving, as well as some very elite troops, the final remaining ones of the Reich outside of the German borders, as we are attacking outside of Hungary. Lake Balaton is our target here today in this mod for WWII for Men of War Assault Squad 2. You can check down below if you want to download it yourself. We are now outside of town where a large attack is about to take place, but first we must clear some anti-tank guns and capture the heights outside of town. German forces, troops primarily, will be here momentarily and will command them to victory as we try to conquer this village outside. This, of course, took place from March 6th to March 16th, 1945, and truly was the last German offensive. A lot of people believe that it may possibly be Operation, the Battle of the Bulge for the Germans, but this, the Plot and Sea offensive, was really truly the last offensive for the Germans, and of course the last one taking place in the east as well, just in the timeline. Alright, German forces have arrived. We'll receive our orders shortly in order to advance, and then we'll get control of some of those heavy tanks as well. Again, as a final note, make sure you check down below in the description and read the title in its entirety to ascertain all the important information you require here today.
We need further orders. Follow my lead.
Alright, German forces are here in the wetlands just outside the lake, and our target then is to capture the high ground.
Stay sharp.
And it looks like this small village here and church are our primary targets. Soviets occupying a few good defensive positions and are mostly standing around, not really expecting our offensive, obviously. Alright, let's get our troops into gear, and let's attack those Soviets ASAP. Again, more than ever, your support is needed to support this type of content on YouTube. Again, remember, they don't want to see World War II and scary things, including video games, so make your voice heard if you want to see more, otherwise these videos won't reach everybody. So make sure you do your duty to click or tap that like button regardless of your opinion, so that way everything can be promoted and actually flourish here, otherwise everything's going to be Barney, and you don't want that. Neither do I. Alright, let's get into some real war here as our troops advance now into the Soviets. They're about to see us in a moment or two, but we will be ready to open fire on them once they spot us. We do have a machine gunner with us, an MG42, looks like Panzerfaust as well, and MP44s, I think, or STG44s, whatever the classification might be here. Looks like they went with the STG44. Alright. Very close to our troops. We got our machine gunner. Soviets see us, opening fire on them. And our machine gunner in a fantastic position to just mow them down. Excellent work. Oh, fantastic. This is just shooting fish in a barrel. The narrow positions between the boats and the outskirts of the house there are just absolutely mowing those Soviets down. MP44s in tow, as well as some anti-tank grenades. We've got plenty of weapons to defeat anything that comes our way. Let's get a couple of troops to move up there. Let's get a couple of guys with automatics. There we go. Now let's push up on the Soviets. Oh, looks like somebody... Hello, sir. Looks like a couple of Soviets in that pit just ahead of us. Looks like a trench dug for possible communications. Oh, Soviet grenade incoming. I had the same idea. And German grenade going out. Excellent. Soviets are still just standing around. Gonna try to throw another one inside that radio tower. See if we can get close. Alright, an airburst, but nobody dead from that one. Better than blowing up in my own hand. Alright, let's go across. We're still fighting it out with the Soviets just on the other side. Let's get the rest of the squad in here. We'll push in from the other side of the church. There's also seeming to be some sort of weird filter on the screen. As you can see, there's kind of like an edge here to either side. I believe WWII just needs to adjust that. The mod just came out today, so I'm playing it for the first time. So any sort of modifications needed to fix things up, you bet WWII's got it. And he's one of the most talented creators for Men of War Assault Squad 2 in terms of single-player missions. WWII and Sir Henkel are absolute legends, with WWII going for more cinematic and epic moments, and Sir Henkel going for more historical challenges against overwhelming odds. German forces here, almost clearing out this area just outside the church. Truly all we need to do is capture their radio position so they can't really call for reinforcements. Germans doing a good job holding them back there. SMGs are in a good spot here to take care of everybody inside the windows, and a grenade going out into that little bunker. Somebody down there from that. Still taking fire from over here. Must be a trench or something. No, just German, Soviet troops standing around. Germans not able to shoot them. Get on the line, boys. A couple more machine guns going out there. A couple more rounds. Let's get a couple of grenades in here. 2 grenades should do. Soviets can't hide from them all. There we go. Alright, looks like there's a couple troops inside these windows. Whoa! Really hate that AI sometimes. I don't think we do have a medic with us. Sanitators! Couple men down over here. That darn AI. It's its inability sometimes to shoot down a window. There we go. Okay, our medic's back up. So are our troops. Good job. Come on out, boys. Alright, open up. Okay, just a few more troops to eliminate. I think we've got this position now. Also a T-34-76 there. Certainly something tempting for us to take. Looks like it is fully repaired. Oh, it's tracked, actually. Okay. We'll need to repair that. German troops finishing out the last of the Soviet defenders. Looks like a guy there just firing next to that small UAZ. Excellent. Whoa! And an explosive end to us capturing the area outside the church. Let's get a couple of troops inside there to finish off everybody. Alright, good. Into cover, boys. Nice. We were able to keep the Soviets busy on their reinforcements. Get everyone inside. Let's turn this into a security position. A little checkpoint then for our troops as they advance along what seems to be a road here. I'm sure we'll get reinforcements now. They're probably on the way. Let's take a look and see what WWII has for us next. Some epicness is surely on the way, as well as reinforcements. Our troops are firing at the Soviets now as they're trying to recapture that position. Sounds like a Soviet tank approaching. Looks like a T-34-85 moving into position, and our new goal is to capture the village. Starting out light with an easy goal of capturing that communication post, and now a big goal of capturing the entirety of a village. T-34-85 turning around, and it looks like we also have a King Tiger that we need to capture. Excellent, just next to that large AT gun. So there is a very large Tiger tank there. King Tiger standing by, Queen's Tiger. And let's see, we've got reinforcements rushing into battle. Armored car.
Anti-tank gun!
So now we have access to a Panther and a Tiger, I'm assuming. We can command both of these vehicles. Whoa, and our troops have been completely mowed down. Oh. Idiotic AI like that. I tried to put all these guys into cover. It looks like we're going to lose all those troops due to just standing around. Unless I can control them quickly. A lot of our troops seem like they're being shot by AT guns. Or rather a anti-tank grenade. Or AT rifle, I mean. Where's a medic? Trying to grab our guy here. Is there not a medic kit? Oh, there we go. Alright, let's see if we can get everyone up and running. So that little explosion like that is an AT rifle being fired. And it's hurting our troops. So just a 5-man down due to Men of War AI. So we rescue that last man. So they went there just because of the cutscene, otherwise they should have stayed down here in the defensive pit. There we go. Alright, so we'll have to buff that one out too a little bit. Fortunately, we lost 4 men due to that. Oh, maybe even more if this grenade hits. Come on, boys, run away from the grenades. There we go. Alright, let's get back over. Let's see what we got. Looks like an armored car has arrived. No. It is actually a walking Stuka. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Troops, get out of the way. Guys are blocking the road. Right, not too important about the small infantry group then. If we can lay down some pain like this. Let's see what we can do about this. We should be allowed to just fire 2 at a time. I didn't think it would fire everything. I was hoping to fire 2, 2, 2. Alright, let's get our tanks in gear now. So our troops should be okay over on this side. Looks like another man went out there for some reason. All these guys need to get into cover and stay there. There we go, let's get healed up. Right, well at this point we don't have to worry about that as much anymore. Our goal now is to attack the actual town. So let's take control of the Tiger. And we'll support our troops as we advance. Excellent, 1 gun eliminated. Second gun down. Alright, awfully hard to see from up here, but there's multiple AT guns. Looks like there's 1 more to eliminate, totaling into 4. One more shot. And eliminated. AT guns out of the way. Alright, most of our troops are okay over here. So if we could get some F's down below in that comment section then for the several troops who died to AI. May we never forget the troops in Men of War who've died from AI. I think I've accidentally lost maybe 1 troop due to my own command. And then a billion due to the AI in Men of War. It can be like that sometimes. Alright, we got 2 waves of infantry ready to go. I think we should sneak our Panther up over this way. And try to support from this direction. We've also got our walking Stuka ready to go with another round of heavy AT fire. Heavy rockets. That thing would have been a little bit more effective if we were able to fire it into groups of 2. Firing 2 rounds on one position, 2 on another, etc., etc. Panther moving in now. That is a very fast tank. Alright, let's push up the road with infantry and the tank itself. We did have 1 crew member of the Tiger lost as well. I think it was the driver was knocked out, but they can switch positions. So let's push in on the softer side of the village here. And we'll ask our troops to push up to just the edge of that crossroad there, where the railway crosses, the road crosses the railway. Just on the edge of that, we'll clear out the rest of those troops. Alright, very good. Other troops here are standing by. There's really no cover for us to advance on. We can capture that Soviet tank too, but let's go ahead and avoid that for now. Let's use German armor. And let's also keep the walking Stuka near the tank. Alright, so far so good. That machine gunner up there. Alright, let's see if there's any threats to our tanks up there. I think I did see some sort of an AT gun up ahead. There it is. However, if we fire this, it'll fire all the rounds. Well, let's just give it a shot. we go. Where did the Panther go? There it is. Okay, let's continue to push. Our troops are doing a really good job. Push the Tiger up too to support the infantry. Oh, looks like that T-34-85 that had turned itself there is having a bad day. We've got an opening now to the King Tiger. Go ahead and get some of our troops into cover. Let's take out the rest of these guys. So I think in order to capture this tank, we might just need to secure it. Let's just get some of our troops up here. Difficult to kill troops inside of buildings without an explosion. So let's bring one. Oh, there's actually troops firing from the roof. Okay, we got a wounded man here. Don't think I have medics in our squad at the moment. We can't call out any reinforcements. Those damn AT rifles are what are throwing me off. They're almost like grenade launchers because they can kill your troops in like one hit. All right, let's go ahead and attack here. There we go. Tiger's trying to push through. We'll count on something. I guess we can't push the T-34 out of the way. There we go. Alright, looks like Soviets are receiving reinforcements now. Let's get ready to switch over to armor-piercing rounds. Soviets are receiving Su-100s and T-34-85 approaching. Alright, lots of tanks approaching our way. Okay, let's go ahead and get this tank repaired. We can get this Panther crew to go into the Tiger 2. Damn, Su-100 is a very good tank to face off against a Panther. We couldn't have gotten more unlucky. And we're also low on fuel. .88mm now firing into the side of T-34s. Beautiful. One tank going up to the 88, and another one due to a Panzerfaust. Or maybe Panzerschreck. T-34 showing the side. Knocked out. Alright, the Su-100 we can deal with now. .100mm essentially is what that vehicle is. 100mm gun. We must have injured the crew. They're not firing again. Need to get our infantry to take care of that thing. Oh, it's actually been decrewed. We can capture it. Our infantry is not shooting back at one guy over there. Finally. Alright, very unfortunate about that Panther, but it seems like they're meant to die as enemy is now yet again receiving more reinforcements. And of course the tank prioritizing HE rounds over AP rounds. Crew injured, I believe. Again. One more. And that's all it took. Alright, let's get the wonderful walking Stuka available. I think I should have fired that when that convoy was coming through, but then again, this thing doesn't have that much accuracy or ammunition. In fact, it's out. So now it's just a mobile half-track, so never mind. Tiger is now defending the line as we repair the King Tiger. And then clear the village as ordered. Oh, wait, that's friendly. See if we can continue to clear the position here. Another tank crew member ready to go from the Panther up to... they're getting an upgrade. That's not bad for them. And we can repair the Panther with the... or rather, we can replace the Panther with the Su-100 as needed if the mission difficulty increases. I'm going to try to avoid purposely capturing enemy tanks. So unless it's German, we won't capture it. Unless it's absolutely required for the mission. Oh, interesting. Enemy AT gun right there. And enemy soldiers firing Panzer Faust at us for some reason. Alright, King Tiger is nearing completion on the repair. Looks like all enemy AT guns have been eliminated. There's, there's an actual flak gun up there. So we'll have to go and spike that. Wow, enemy troops have a lot of AT. Good thing we didn't advance any further. Wow, they're trying to fire at us with bazookas. We're probably not going to be able to get to that AA gun without using the Tiger. Looks like there's a gun up in the tower. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. There we go. Goodbye. And our Tiger is dangerously low on fuel. I don't want to move it any more than we have to now. We might be able to grab some fuel from the destroyed Panther. Go ahead and get a couple of troops to fuel this thing up while we wait for the Panther, the King Tiger to be complete the repairs. Oh, and there's actually some more fuel here too. Good. All right, let's go ahead and grab the fuel cans here. All right, get those things repaired and refueled because it has two gas tanks on it. All right, head back to the Panther to grab the rest of the fuel.
Leutnant, wir brauchen neue Befehle.
No.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Herr Leutnant?
There we go. All right, back to the fuel tanks.
Sie weg hier! Wie lauten Ihre Befehle? Feuer frei! Feuer! Feuer!
Okay, let's go refuel again. The reason I switched tanks too, by the way, is otherwise they'll walk over there with the jerry cans and it's a lot slower. But it's more realistic. Oh, friendly troop there was hit. I think we can start trying to push out of this area now. Let's go inside. See if we can go inside here. Try to take the church and secure windows. There we go. What the hell? One of our own troops threw a grenade up into the air and it fell back into the school. What the hell? There we go. All right, that'll help us out a little bit. All Alright, tank is still being repaired. It takes a very long time for these very big tanks to be repaired. But now with our refueled gas tank, let's renew the offensive. Give us some breathing room around the tank. Tank crew can set up a perimeter. Oh, look at this guy standing with the DP gun. Crazy. Alright, we gotta push up the road. Make our way to our comrades as much as we can. We need to rescue them from the AI. Oh, we're out of HE rounds now for the Tiger, unfortunately. It's alright, it's still got a machine gun and the ability to crush. Half the battle sometimes can be getting cover out of the way. King Tiger's probably almost repaired. It looks like it's probably the hull that's being replaced or repaired. I don't know. Repaired. Okay, let's move up. Good job, everybody. Get over here now. Okay, grenade, grenade. Hold on. Okay, there's some troops here behind this wall. We can have our friendlies attack on that position too. We'll work together to clear this area out. We have the advantage. Medic over here. There we go. Alright, the village is captured. Grenades being exchanged. Oh, we're almost out of ammo in some positions. Now we got to defend the village. Oh, God. I don't know where we can get any sort of ammo. Set up defense. Soviets will arrive in 5 minutes. Well, first I got to finish up clearing out the defenders. I haven't even finished that. Okay, let's get our half-track back. We're low on fuel. We're more importantly low on HE rounds. Still got a whole line of defenders up here. God. Okay, well, we got to do something about those defenders. I need a little bit more breathing room here. Not going to be much more breathing if we lose any of these troops. MG positions up there. Oh, good. The Soviets are firing on their own men. Oh, reinforcements have arrived. Never mind. We might be okay. Alright, good. We can use them to clear out the rest of those positions. Looks like the KT is ready to go, too. Oh, I was going to tell that machine gunner not to go in there, but okay. Alright. Reinforcements have arrived, and we've retaken the King Tiger. Excellent. Alright. Well, that is it for today's episode. Everyone, join me next time for the countdown, completion, and the defense of this wonderful city against our enemies. I'll see you all next time. Make sure you click or tap that like button to make sure that YouTube promotes it. Be ready for the counterattack. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everyone.